209. Where's 209 as an area code anyway? Someone hung up as soon as they realized they called me instead of whoever the heck they wanted to call. Though the voice kind of sounded familiar. He said one thing and hung up. I got nothing. So let's see, what was I talking about? Been really busy, right? So I conference with my editor, generally what I wanted how I wanted the show edited, but we really need to sit down and look over the footage together at the same time. And where did I put that string? Did I stick it back in the bag? No. Well, that's stupid. Ah, found it. So, considering the craziness that's been going on in my life, I've decided that it would be just fine if I kind of suspended my production of episodes, at least until the editor and I find a groove that we're comfortable with. So I haven't really been recording for the last 2 weeks, and I hope to change that. And in fact, I plan to start blogging as well as vlogging and recording episodes and stuff, because I have opinions and I have discovered how much I want to share them. So I'm probably going to do a piece on hummingbird sage. Really nice looking plant. Very drought hardy, and when it gets lots of water, I mean short of drowning, it will simply grow aggressively, and I think they're far nicer to look at than grass ever was. In addition, they will die down when frozen. But if they have been established first, like planted in the spring after the frost is all done, and have them established by the end of summer, then you've got fall and several feet of snow. The rhizomes will wait until spring comes round, then sprout all over again, and really can provide very nice ground cover. And I'm so freaking tired of grass that I just want to scream. So, they require a lot less water than grass does. And that's always a plus. You know, California boy, worrying about water, who guessed? So there's that. And might do a couple short, I'm pretty sure I'd just do abbreviated written reviews about varieties of incense, or my opinions on common incense varieties, like lavender or nagchampa or crap like that. Stuff like that. Excuse my language. It's been a weird month. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'd really like to be able to include stuff like, oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, I would like to go out and pitch my stuff to other places, and I'm looking for long-term temporary packaging for the moment until the artist that I asked to do my product line logo stops being so darn busy. And sorry, just feel like I've been up for 10 hours already. But until he gets less busy and we can work closely on it, I think I'm going to seek out temporary packaging for stuff like the incense pellets that I'm really quite fond of. And just really simple circle sticker labels for my loose incense. And then I might have to do something a little more custom for the aromatherapy stuff. Spray bottles, I measured out how big I want the labels to be. As far as that goes, finally, I am hoping that I'm going to get the final component for my flagship aromatherapy spray formula, which is going to be a really awesome trail spray. It's made from filtered water and multiple, or maybe like 6 different species of plants that are native to California, specifically the Los Padres National Forest. Some of my favorite plants ever. And several of them have medicinal properties, including the alleged treatment of rheumatism, muscle ache, soreness, analgesics, anti-inflammatories. And several are also known to repel insects, so I really like it. I use it for mosquito repellent, and I think it works pretty well. More than I like that. Guess I'll retie this. And check this. I told people that I'd be willing to answer questions, so I'm leaving this on just in case anybody actually contests that and challenges me to answer a question. That hasn't happened yet. What else? Oh yes, so yeah, my favorite formula. I can't wait to get my hands on Ponderosa Pine essence. That should be pretty awesome. And I hope to have that ready for distribution quite soon, but we'll just have to see, make some calls, see what I can do about labeling. Once I do the labeling, then I have to do some financial math and see how much it would cost to go for a good production run of my aromatherapy stuff, and see who wants to buy. That's pretty important too. So, yeah. I've been talking plants a heck of a lot lately in all the circles I tend to be in, and I've been pretty annoyed with the search returns for the word salvia. Due to the common names of certain plants not in the salvia family that are referred to as sage, I often will refer to true sages as salvias. This is Salvia mellifera, for instance. And I'm kind of on a personal crusade to bump up the availability of videos concerning, like, actual information about the plants in the genera salvia. Like, I'm sure I could find information, or like, there we go. Find myself chia flower somewhere and do something about that. I've heard it's quite tasty. Common road snack that is supposed to be high in linoleic acid or omega-3 fatty acid. That doesn't look like enough, but we'll see. And yeah, chia, the stuff that they made chia pets out of, are actually a salvia and are supposed to have aromatic leaves as well. They're a true sage. And the history of the chia pets, I believe, are that this doesn't look thick enough. No, it doesn't. The cultures that in Central America that really relied on chia for its nutritional value got really creative with the pots to grow it in. And those were really the first chia pets. They would do them in all sorts of shapes. And I believe that the culture actually kind of discovered for themselves that you could grow it on ridges in the pottery. And so chia pets. But I would be quite interested in learning more about that. I recently rediscovered thistle sage. I would like to investigate that, but it looks very pointy and stuff. Of course. Oops. That means it is time for me to stop this one and start the next one. So I'll see you guys in a minute.